You watch a lot of tips on how to get better videos. You spend a lot of time watching and sorting out which tips are useful and which are not. What if I tell you there's a right way and faster way of getting better at things than looking for specific videos that may or may not exist? One that is more relevant and more custom fit for you. In short, minimal effort, but maximum impact. Because Tarkov is your story, and you deserve a good character progression arc. And like any other game, the person behind the screen is who tells the story. That means you. But before we get to it, here's just an example. I got good at hipfire, and I was pretty decent at it, but eventually ended up relying on it too much. Then the hipfire nerf came into play. What I'm gonna tell you is what got me past it, and even made me better. So let me tell you about PSDM, which was my bread and butter as a coach in the corporate world. This helped me start transitioning from being a teammate of their squad to being the main protagonist of my own Tarkov movie. You might say, I don't need that, I'll just keep playing and I'll figure it out. But take a second and think about a time when you had a problem at work or school that just seems to keep popping up.
Oh no!
Or if you're anything like me, I struggled with being late. Most people would just shrug it off, chalk it up to bad luck. You might try to fix the problem with just quick fixes or workarounds, but these problems never seem to go away. At the surface, you'd say, it's simple, just ADS. But since I got used to it, I just end up going back to hipfire when I forget. But after I went through PSDM, things started to click. Step 1. Mirror of the mind. With the success of my previous videos, I felt like an actual Chad, like I'm getting good, but it turned out just to be a fleeting informant. My inner protagonist is still saying,
Just get good.
Oh, come on, not you too!
This step is just to identify what you want to improve. The best way, in my opinion, is to play and record your deaths. There are different ways to do this, either NVIDIA's Shadow Play, OBS's Replay Buffer, which is what I use, or Outplayed. The reason for your death can be too complex to just pick one. There is no right answer or choice here. You cannot fix 5 things if you cannot fix 1. Micro-progression is still progression. Step 2. 5 whys. Fixing the symptom doesn't fix the illness. This is one way of root causing, and here is how you do it regardless of the problem identified. First why is, he killed me first. Why? I didn't land my shots. Why? I was hip firing. Why? Then I kept asking until I couldn't answer anymore or the questions started to circle around. With that, I got to, I felt like I would be too slow aiming. Why? Because I was aiming like this, and I just needed to tweak one small thing which helped me finish Punisher 6 smoothly. Without going through this process, it would have taken me a long time to realize this. There's a lot more to this step, which deserves another video, so subscribe if you want to see that.
Hello there.
But let me tell you that small thing that I changed. It's pretty basic, but it doubled the speed of my aim. This is how I usually do things. I spot the enemy, I ADS, then I aim. Which is slow. But now, it looks like this. Spot the enemy, aim like I'm going to hipfire, trusting that my aim is true, and aiming down at the same time. Which looks like I'm flicking my shots. It's pretty basic, right? But I won't be able to find any videos talking about something this basic, even though I needed it. Which is why PSDM is such a powerful tool. And here's an extra step which would guarantee you become a Chad someday. You should watch this.